Limerick at the start was that Gary Kirby had been declared fit to play and he took his place in the half-forward line. The commentary is by Ger Canning and Tomás Mulcahy.
Joe O'Leary takes charge, the school teacher, teaches here in Cork. Mulcahy then trying to get that first delivery out towards his half-forwards. Gathered well here. Start of last Sunday, Liam Cowell. Nice ball across, dangerously so for Nicky English, looking for the first score. And indications that has gone just to the right. First wide of the match, first challenge then for Tipperary. Joe Quaid pucking out towards Gary Kirby. Didn't make a connection. Frankie Carroll has it, stepping away from the cover there. That's Conal Bonner in the thick of the action. His brother Colm here. Colm with the clearance. Down towards Declan Ryan. Runs beyond Ryan. Mike Nash off the foot of Ryan this time. Comes back to him. The hand pass into space towards Nicky English. Good fetch by English. Thought about the layoff. Here goes for the first score. And that's put over the bar. Nicky English from Lattincullen in County Tipperary, the scorer. Nicky playing in his 10th Munster final this afternoon. Ciarán Carey. High one forward towards Damien Quigley, broken down towards Mike Galligan, swept away. Rémi Ryan going back there, leaves it behind to Owen O'Neill. Back towards Ryan, looking for first point, and he gets it. TJ Ryan puts it over. The two number 15s getting the scores early on here, and it's a point apiece in this Guinness Munster final replay. Mark Foley in chase, Liam McGrath there as well. And the linesman signalling that it's going to be a Tipperary ball. Well cut up. English coming in. Good defensive work. The clearance there is by Mike Nash. Good play by the fullback. Could so easily have ended up going over the bar or even under.
Yes, a great catch by Michael Nash. Declan Ryan seemed to be standing off him at that point in time, but again, great defensive play.
Second sideline cut then for Michael Cleary. Again, he fires it in well towards John Lahey. Going away from him, however. Dave Clark pursuing inside the 45-metre line. Lahey, two men against him. Inside towards Declan Ryan. Nash trying to close him down this time, and that's a great point. Declan Ryan's first point. Just about 10 minutes of the first half gone. Took with this slight lead. Mark Foley back in again. Towards Owen O'Neill. Great catch this time against Michael Ryan. The hand pass. Frankie Carroll has it, looking for the equaliser, and he's put it over the bar. Great point by Frankie Carroll, but it was made for him by a wonderful piece of skill by Owen O'Neill. It was a terrific catch getting up there ahead of Michael Ryan, and it's 2 points each. Dave Clark picked up by John Lahey. Cross towards Liam Cowell, trying to get inside the cover of Declan Nash. Very assured corner back play by the number 4 for Limerick. Nash, clearance blocked down by Brian O'Mara at midfield. On his right-hand side, in towards Declan Ryan. The marking poor at times for the Limerick backs. And that's just enough to allow Declan Ryan in for his second point of the day and restore Tipperary's advantage. They go back in front by 3 points to 2. Mike Coolan in towards Damien Quigley, runs on towards Owen O'Neill, almost took it in his stride, has it now, kicks it and scores! A goal for Limerick, for Owen O'Neill. 15 minutes into the match. Perhaps the breakthrough that they have certainly come here to see. So Limerick go into a 2-point lead. Owen O'Neill took it well there, got away from Ryan and kicked it to the empty net. John Lahey towards Liam Cowell again. Trying to turn inside, forced outside by Nash, back in again. And look at this. It's Michael Cleary and there's nobody near him. And he's put it over the bar. The goalkeeper was encouraging the umpire to wave it wide, but Michael Cleary, deadly accurate. But where was the marking? And only 1 point in it. Ciarán Carey, happy when he's going forward. Rémi Ryan equally happy to kick it forward this time towards Declan Ryan. Mark Foley comes to gather. Across towards Owen O'Neill. Caught a great ball a little while ago there against Michael Ryan. Ryan has it this time. The hand pass to Paul Delaney. Putting him in trouble, however. Damien Quigley. From a very acute angle, he's put it over the bar. That's a wonderful point by Damien Quigley. His first point of the match. But really you felt there that the tip backs had enough time perhaps to have got the clearance in. And when Michael Ryan passed to Paul Delaney, he was always in trouble. He was being closed down. Credit the Limerick forwards, but what about that for a terrific finish by Damien Quigley?
Great score by Damien Quigley. I'm sure that's going to do his confidence a world of good after he substituted last weekend.
Mikey Carroll. John Lahey there trying to dispossess him. Taken by Paul Delaney. Go back to the good old days of tip hurling. Manny Woolfield. Brian O'Mara. Stopped by Mike Nash. Just tuck it down, knocked it away, sideline ball to Tipperary. Referee still observing the actions of the two number 9s. Declan Ryan has it, 2 points so far, looking for another one, blocked down this time by Ciarán Carey, got across very quickly indeed, out by Nicky English towards Michael Cleary, going for the point, and he makes it. Dashing skill there from the number 10, his second point this afternoon. He closes the gap. And this time it's Tipperary who've drawn within a point of Limerick. Father Tom Fogarty, of course, keenly aware that replays are totally different, usually, from the original game. You never know quite what's going to happen. Here's Michael Cleary, getting away from Mark Foley. Through the legs of Foley. Declan Ryan. First touch across, expecting somebody to be there. They've tried that a few times. Will it come up again this time for Liam Cowell? His shot, wonderfully struck between the posts. His first point, and Tipperary shoot back in front. Ciarán Carey's forced, then getting that forward to Sean O'Neill, back towards Gary Kirby, needing just too much on it. And here comes Conal Bonner. The tip players have seen the videos and seen how Gary likes to open up the broad shoulders. They were in quickly that time on the right side to block it down. Now Nicky English gets support outside, may use it still. Declan Ryan now, hand passing it back to Nicky from whence it came. And so take it back yourself. Declan Ryan bearing in on goal, and this time the foul by Mike Nash. And John Lahey thinking about taking it very quickly. Dave Clark right on the line, just to make sure. 4.5 minutes to go to half-time. Michael Cleary to take it and to blast it over the bar. TJ Ryan is in. Here's a chance, perhaps another goal. Hooked, stopped, saved on the line by Brendan Cummins. Good work by George Brend. Well, a real bit of excitement there.
Yes, sure, we see the ball coming through. TJ Ryan runs through, but that's tremendous defensive play by George Brend.
It sails over the head of Mike Houlihan once again. Mark Foley this time going down rather dramatically against Michael Cleary. Foul given against the tip number 10. Limerick have the free. This is where Mark Foley went down. Gary Kirby to take this free. It's just inside his own 65-metre line. Light breeze against him. Will he opt to lob this one in? He's giving it everything. Right inside, it's a goal! Páirc Carroll got the stick to it, and Limerick have a second goal. Just a minute and a half before half-time. The sides are level for the 4th time. It's 2-3 for Limerick, 9 points for Tipperary.
Yes, sure, we can see the ball coming into the square again. Just a flick overhead by Frankie Clark, and a tremendous finish.
Mark Foley to hit this. Good one. Down towards Damien Quigley. Frankie Carroll and Mike Galligan. It's Galligan who has it. Inside, 2 against 1. Runs on and Ryan hits the post. And the second time he scoops it in.
Yes, sure, we can see that again. When the high ball came in, you could see there was 2 Limerick forwards against 1 Tipperary back, and when the ball broke, TJ Ryan was first onto it.
Sean O'Neill. What will this do for Limerick's confidence? Quigley, he just takes a simple chance and puts it over the bar. His second point. The Napiershig's man from Limerick, increasing Limerick's lead. Liam Cahill tries to take it down to himself. Declan Nash beside him and Ciarán Carey. And then add in the name of Mark Foley, with that high challenge there. And that's going to be a free out. Healed by Michael Cleary. The referee Joe O'Leary saying it was head high, dangerously so. Here it is again. Limerick were there in numbers. Houlihan will take this. 45 metres out from his own goal. Huge one down towards Frankie Carroll. Runs on to Owen O'Neill, and there is another one! A 4th goal! The dancing feet of Owen O'Neill. A 2nd goal for O'Neill. A 4th for Limerick. They celebrate, but by the same token, they must scarcely be able to believe this is happening. Limerick lead by 7 points, and we're only about 7.5 minutes into the second half.
Again, a high ball into square, and has caused all sorts of problems for the full back line in Tipperary.
The Tip full back line being seriously asked questions of, and to date not passing that test. Declan Ryan, nice turn against Mike Nash this time, and he picks off his point delightfully. 3rd point for the Tip full forward. Inside towards Nicky English, can't hold it, away by Houlihan initially, but back in by English, and he's put it over the bar, and that's a terrific illustration of his determination as a player, and class as well for the Tom Fogarty there. Alongside him he's got Ken Hogan and John Kennedy, and Willie Bennett just to his right. Joe Quaid pucks out. Ciarán Carey watches it sail over his hand. Gary Kirby reacting quickly. George Fenneman were down the half line in towards TJ Ryan, batted it back towards Ciarán Carey. Here's a chance, and Ciarán Carey has put it over the bar. Sean O'Neill taking up a good position. Conal Bonner slow to close him down. The clearance with just about 13 minutes to go, and anything possible in this Munster final replay at Páirc Uí Chaoimh. TJ Ryan, the player, is on the ground, and the ref opting to throw the ball in. Frankie Carroll in there with Rémi Ryan. Rémi trying to get it out, likewise Michael Ryan and Aidan Ryan, the Ryan clan from Tipperary there in huge numbers. Ciarán Carey for Limerick, off balance as he was hitting that one in towards Damien Quigley, broken down. Paul Shelley ruggedly taking it away, taking it up on his stick. Owen O'Neill seeming to foul him, and comes back here towards Foley, and Foley has put it over the bar. The substitute, Barry Foley from Patrickswell, gets his first point. It could be a critical one as Limerick bid for their 17th Munster Championship victory. Runs on for Liam Cahill, he's missed a few. Here's a chance, blocked down by Mike Nash. Good full-back play. Declan Ryan the 2nd time has hit it and put it over the bar. 4 points for Declan Ryan. Time ticking away, however. 4 points between the teams, and only 2 minutes left. That's Kevin Tucker getting in with a point for Tipperary. A late score. 3 points between them. And now a Tipperary goal, and we could be heading. But we're not. It's all over. Joe O'Leary has given the signal that that's as much as there is to play. And Limerick, who came from the dead 7 days ago, they were 10 points down at half-time. Nicky English and his team started so prominently this afternoon, but he's had to say to Limerick, well done, you were the better team. You took your goals when it mattered most. You won by 3 points. Final score, it's Limerick 4 goals and 7 points. Tipperary 16 points. Limerick are the Munster champions, and they win their 17th title.
So a glorious occasion this for Limerick at Páirc Uí Chaoimh, and proud moment for Ciarán Carey receiving the cup in the presence of Taoiseach John Bruton. The cup presented by Noel Walsh, chairman of the Munster Council. Limerick are champions in Munster.
Sink in, like, you know, but I'm sure this means an awful lot to us, the players, because I think we've been training now since last January, and we've gone through a small bit of fair hell to try and get to where we are today.
Oh, we're deeply disappointed, Gerard, because we came here with the intention of winning today. We played well last Sunday for a long period of the game, but we didn't. We missed too many chances in the first half, and then, of course, in the second half, Limerick got a few goals, and I think the missed opportunities and the early goals that Limerick got in the second half were the turning point of the game.
But in fairness, I was very, very lucky, because a few balls that they could have gone Conal's way and went my way, so I was just very, very lucky, you know. But we were determined to make up for last Sunday, because we gave Tip a 10-point lead, and we knew that if we were with them in half time, they were going to win today. We've trained very hard for 6 months, and we weren't going to die that easy, you know.
It's always good for a team to get goals. You know, I think the brother said it there during the week, like, if you get a goal, we'll always win the next buck up, we'll always get the next score, like, you know. In
the second half, we missed a few chances as well, that we could have put them away more, you know. Instead of being 6 points up, 7 points up, we could have gone maybe 8 or 9, and no, we missed a few chances as well. But it was a great game anyway, and fair credit to Tip. I mean, they really, really gave us one hell of a battle.